coming great. Obviously we're here with the demo because we're proud enough of the work that we've put in that we're ready to show it to everybody. Down on the demo floor right now, you only get to play for about 40 minutes before the demo resets. That's to make sure that everybody gets a chance to play the game. We know if we just let people walk up and play the demo, many of our super fans would be there for the entire day and no one would get to play. But though you only get to play for 40 minutes, there's about 12 hours of gameplay or so in between the human and char content that we brought to the demo today. So the development is going very well, and we're very happy with where we're at. We're still, I think, figuring out what would make good microtransaction content. I think that's something that the Guild Wars 1 team is working a lot on developing some of those, and you've seen some of them already in the online store. And I think we're going to try to learn lessons from them on what they do, and make sure that we sell things that players are excited about and think are cool. But also we make sure that we sell things that everyone isn't pissed off that the only way to get it is from the store, or that you get certain things from that you actually can get certain things from the store. We want to make it fun, cool stuff that's totally optional that you can buy from the store and not mandatory. We're not talking about guilds right now. It's something we're going to reveal more information about later. I will say though that the core systems of the game, the idea of having a dynamic event system, the idea behind that is so that you can have a more social game world. And our hope would be that people will make friends through the event system. You'll end up playing around people and doing content together, and you'll start to recognize people. You're like, oh, I just did an event with you, I remember you, let's form a party. And you end up joining a party together. And you end up playing together, and you become friends, and then you end up joining a guild together. And our hope is that the event system is like it's kind of like your friend finder, where it helps you find people in the game world to be friends with. And then once you're friends with them, you start partying with them, and you end up joining guilds. And I think it's going to lead to something where we see a lot more people who are joining guilds, and a lot more people who make friends in an online space because of the event system. Yeah, I think that you'll probably want to ask Isaiah to get the nitty-gritty details of that one.
We've already stated that there will be something that carries over from the original, the Hall of Monuments in Eye of the North, to those who have achieved, put many achievements there. There will be a reward, can I say that? Within GW2. Now, one of the challenges is, of course, the Hall of Monuments. GW2 is a very manifold world. We have 5 different races. How we're going to make that work, I think it's still under discussion. But we are still committed to the idea of carrying forward the journey. Not even carrying, providing reward. Let me be more specific there. Okay? And if you've had cool things in your Hall of Monuments, you should get a reward for within GW2.
So we're still trying to define exactly how water combat is going to work. That's another thing that we're not revealing details about right now, but we'll talk about more in the future.
I know, it's heartbreaking.
You guys have great questions.
Because these are great questions. We don't necessarily have the answers.
Yeah, okay.
Or can tell you the answers at this time.
Okay.
Because we are, one of the big things is we came here a year ago, and we told people about story. And we told people about lore, we told people about the great art, we told people what our intentions were. And over the past year, we've been talking about our philosophy and how we're going to design. And now we're bringing it out, and we're showing that we are talking through our hats with our visceral combat and with our event chains. We are seeing a very live, dynamic world. And you've got good questions. It's just that we're looking at there are certain things we're capable of talking about, and certain things we have to say. I'm sorry, we're not there yet. Both from a standpoint of we want to make sure we make understood. We're throwing some bombs here. We're changing how people are looking at MMOs, and that's part of it. is that we don't want to walk on our own message. And part of it is to tell you, but then we have to call you back next week.
Good.
But one thing I know about our company is we're fearless when it comes to trying new things, and we're about innovating, about doing new things with our professions and with our skills, with how guilds work and underwater combat and everything. And if something hasn't sold 100%, I prefer not to mention it because I hate to have to back up. I know we're going to have to back up in some cases anyway, and I don't want to have to be put in a position where we're going to have to back up and say, okay, when we told you that, we didn't have it all settled out. We'd like to have it settled out before we talk about it. And even then, until you see it in the game, there's a chance that things change. And even then, but until the game is published.